Hey Collective, welcome in, welcome to my channel. If you are new, thank you for joining. All are welcome here, welcome. So I wanted to use my deck, the Oracle cards, Les Vampires, because there are some really interesting spreads. So I thought we would do a pick a pile, and we are going to be doing what is called the Trinity layouts. So we'll be looking at the past, the present, and the future. So what I want you to do is just to focus on the three piles. If I just lift up the crystals that are sat with them, that may help. We have colours may be significant for you. So we have purple, we have pink, and we have green. So just take a moment and to feel which pile you're drawn to. And then we will begin. Any information, guys, that you need about me, you can find in the description box below, as always. I am an intuitive tarot reader. So I go with my, my downloads, my intuition, and what I'm being drawn to, as well as using the tarot and oracle to guide me. So we will start on pile 1. Okay, guys, so if you chose pile 1, this is your pile. And I'd laid them out intentionally to fall 1, 2, 3. So let's remember that within this Trinity, we will, the card on the left, this represents underneath. So it gives us clues and information about what influences of the past have impacted on you. It will also reveal something important to you. So what I want you to do when we look into these cards and we look at the messages, I really want you to think about what in the past was of this nature, so that you can understand it more, okay? Now, the second card in the Trinity is called the Heart, and this is what is taking place in your life at the moment. And let me just adjust, sorry about that. And the third card is the Promise. So this looks and represents the future manifestations if the current situation stays as it is. Now, I may be called to draw the tarot. We will see. We are going to go with the flow of each and the energy around each reading. So let's reveal what your cards have to say and what they are showing us. So the underneath, sorry, the Witness, to know personal evidence and to speak out. In the Heart, we have redemption, absolution, forgiveness, penance. And for the third card, we have the Promise, the Call of the Night, daring, adventure, and excitement. Okay, so we're going to be looking at what the messages are here. So looking at your past, and we've got the Witness card, to know personal evidence, to speak out. I almost feel and I'm going to say the energies that I'm feeling before we start getting in, but I feel like in the past that you have had to stand your ground in a certain situation. This was not taken very well. Maybe you lost friendships, maybe you lost family members, whatever that situation was. But you are now in this period of bringing an end to this past energy, forgiving and paying your dues, as to, is what I'm hearing. And in the future, if things stay the same, this is going to put you in a whole new energy. So maybe you were someone who didn't like to speak out, didn't like to sort of upset the barrel as such. We'll see. Let's take a look at Witness. So I'm going to read directly from the book, so bear with me. To have seen what you once thought was only a rumour or only hearsay, or perhaps even made up, means you have changed. And you have seen us. You have seen spirits. You have seen the play of colours around a human being, their auric field, telegraphing information to you at all times. You have experienced the dream that comes true in the weeks that you saw faces in the night. You have spoken with the nature spirits, and you have come to know there is more than what so many humans wish to admit is true and alive in the world we share today. So you've really had your eyes opened. And something that you thought was true, you gained evidence, okay? And this has lifted the veil of illusion for you, and you've seen through the deceit, okay? So although this has been a painful experience for you, it's also a blessing that you know the truth. So don't doubt your experience. Don't doubt that this was meant to happen. This was meant to come to light. This lesson was meant to be brought to your life in the past, okay? So know that you have seen and felt what you felt is true. So accept the feelings that you had. So if this was a relationship, for instance, or maybe a relationship where it doesn't necessarily have to be a love. It could be family. It could be friends. That what you felt was a true emotion. I'm almost feeling like you've been put in this energy of doubting. If this is a relationship, you thought it was something that it wasn't. And this has brought this self-doubt to you. But having seen and now knowing, you have a duty to never again lie to yourself. You need not make the truth your entire life, but never again lie to yourself. Accept the evidence of your experience and honour it within your heart and within your words. When wisdom demands, you speak freely. There are some who would betray your confidence. Others will share your experience and become your kin when you share wisely. And I feel like this is about you finding self, finding yourself, maybe going through some tower moments, but working through them, sitting with spirit, finding and sitting in your spirituality. So in the past, you've had your awakening. Okay. Let's have a look at redemption. And this is all about absolution. So being able to say sorry and take responsibility will lift any burdens you may be carrying from your shoulders. And it's time to open up about your remorse and to let what has been secret to be said. So maybe there was somebody else. Like I say, maybe you've been put in a position, you've had an awakening. Maybe you were put in a position that wouldn't sit with you morally or with your own integrity, but you were sat there, okay? You lied to yourself, kept yourself into some kind of illusion, and maybe now it's time to speak to the other person that was involved in this. I don't feel like you have. So this is a time to sit down. This is a time to accept responsibility for the part that you played in whatever situation this was, and have this conversation. Forgive yourself and, you know, put in that apology for forgiveness from others. And then the call of the night. And then this card speaks about, you know, stepping away from the places and people where you feel safe. Time to stretch your wings and seek out new friends, experiences and people, and you will find so much if you dare to explore. Attraction, stimulated, daring, unexpected, thrill, danger, change in circumstance, drawn to the occult. So this, as I was reading working with the card, I was feeling soul tribe, finding people that are on the same journey as you. You could have been bound in some kind of toxic environment that you've broken free of. I feel that you have had to lose a lot of people around you. But this is going to bring challenges and tests, but also excitement. So I do feel, whoever you are, whatever this experience has been for you, you have been put in, I feel like you've escaped a toxic environment. And this has been due to a relationship that you had. You may have been put in, as I say, into a third party unknowingly, something that doesn't sit well with you, your morals and the way that you approach life. Which is right, okay? And it can happen. We can get tricked out of our spot. And it's really important that you acknowledge that and take responsibility for the part that you've played in this, whether that was knowingly or unknowingly. For some of you, it will be different, or the way that you perceive it may be different, I'm hearing. And by doing this and releasing and moving away from these toxic environment, from these toxic people, and finding the people that you truly align with, okay? So, great message. Let's get some tarot. I've been hearing tarot. And I really want to ask Spirit just to tell us more about this past situation. Yeah, just what do we need to know about this past situation? What Spirit feels is important for us to know. And we've got successfully moving forward and moving on from this situation. So say, I feel like currently now you're in this energy of you've taken responsibility. You could be currently considering reaching out to the other person, the other persons involved in this situation, to explain things from, as I said, from your perception. And this could be a friendship group that this is happening to, but you were definitely going to be moving forward in a different direction, or this pushed your life into a different direction. So tell me about the witness, please. Tell me more about this past experience, past situation. What do we need to know for confirmation? So you could have, with this personal evidence, if this is a third party, you could actually have, I'm hearing maybe this person made you out to be the person chasing, and maybe you have, and this is what you've used in the past, you've kept messages and you've personally shown evidence that this isn't the case. Or maybe this is the conversation, this is what's leading up to this conversation with this person. Take it as it resonates. Tell me more about this past situation. Tell me more about the viewer's past situation, please. There we have that Three of Cups coming out. So this could be very well to do with a friendship group. There's that, definitely third party. Yes. Someone from your past had you in a third party situation. This person betrayed you so badly. This card for me stabbed you in the back. Like I say, this person could have been making out that you were chasing them, when indeed this person was chasing you and approached you. This person lied to you. Tell us more about this past situation, please. What do we need to know? This is, yeah, definitely someone from your past. Yeah, this person had you sitting in a really wounded warrior space. This could have happened several times, but with this 10, the ultimate betrayal took place. This person from your past really did keep you bound in this relationship. It was very toxic. There could have been addictions here, whether that's you or this person. But this person was not in a very good space, and I'm going to just put that over there because of the imagery on the cards. I need to put some little plasters on there. But this person, what else do we need to know? Let's cover that up. We'll take 3 more cards. What else do we need to know about this past situation? Yeah, you saw this person as a soulmate connection, or this is what they lay with, and you thought this was the start of something. As I say, let's just cover this devil card up. Yeah, with the six of cups and the 2 of cups. This person could have said to you that they felt that this was a spiritual connection. Maybe you're spiritual and they fed into that. But this person totally betrayed you. Definitely you had you in a third party situation. It was very toxic. It was sort of that wounded energy. This person could have had you in a state of anxiety for quite some time, but really just come in, giving very little with this page, coming in as if they wanted something, but not completely telling you the truth. This person could have been married for some of you, with that Empress coming underneath what's hidden. I do feel like this either started your awakening, but definitely I keep hearing integrity and morals. So this person, I feel, made you behave out of character. As I say, I feel they had you in this situation because they were making out this situation. They felt a way that they didn't, that they, you know, that this was a destined connection as such. And I do feel with the Queen of Wands as the overall energy that you approach this situation with confidence. You had confidence in this person. You almost went in sort of just, you could have felt that this was your soulmate connection. I'm hearing also, and this, but just this is something with the 9 of Wands and the 9 of Swords that just had you constantly in this state of anxiety. So let's take a look at the current energy. So the current energy is, yeah, balance, bringing balance and peace to this situation. Forgive, like I say, I feel like you are considering approaching the other person. You could have been dealing with an air sign, or this is the person that you're going to have this conversation with is an air sign. But you may be feeling like reaching out to this other person and explaining the situation and apologising for the part that you've played. Oh, sorry, sorry about that. I'll take that as that resonates. You're definitely in this energy of speaking your truth. Maybe you have kept silent. You could have even covered for this person because this person was, you know, feeding into the soulmate connection. I feel like you felt like this was your person. There's some communication you can expect, or this is you reaching out and taking control of this situation. So there's definitely a conversation on the cards, but let's take a look. What do we need to know about the redemption card, please? About this upcoming communication. Tell me more. Tell me more about this redemption card for the viewer, please. Yeah, definitely. You just can't make it up. I feel like you will be reaching out to this person with some communication, some stable, not toxic, not erratic, but having thought through this situation and communicating with this person and coming in with an apology. Good for you, taking responsibility. What else for the redemption card? What do we need to know? We've got the moon. You may be a little bit afraid is not the word that I'm looking for. Maybe just a little bit hesitant about whether this is the right thing to do. You may feel like that this is a past situation and it's better left where it is. Tell us more about this redemption card. Wanted to come out, but you may apologise and explain that you have walked away from this situation, from this King of Cups. You know, explaining that you felt that this was a divine connection and you didn't want to miss this opportunity, or that you are just sat in this energy of walking away from this person and not paying any more attention to this situation. What's the redemption card, please? And there's that King of Swords. So you could be explaining that this person came towards you. This person could have told you that they had walked away from their current situation, that they didn't want to miss the opportunity for you, that they held a lot of love for you. You'll be explaining about how this person came in. It was more of a sexual connection. You were treated as an option. Again, you could be explaining that you did see a new start, a passionate start. This person was a wish fulfillment for you. And you could be dealing with, that's that air sign. So this person could have been coming in with different energies, and this is what you're explaining, that what you're taking responsibility for is that this person would come towards you with a whole lot of love, but then be hot and cold is what I'm hearing, treating you very much like an option. Saying one thing and doing another is what I'm hearing. So you could be dealing with an air sign or a water sign, as I say, with this the King of Cups and the King of Swords. So tell me about the caller of the night and what's coming towards the collective following this conversation or this action. Remember, this is, you know, the promise. So if things happen in this way, if you take responsibility, if this conversation happens, if you make amends, if you make your apology, what potentially then could come in. And then we've got the Knight of Swords, so some quick, fast action or taking action. So tell me about the call of the Knight, this daring adventure. And we have the 9. Yeah, so I almost feel with this 9 of Pentacles coming out that this conversation will make you feel whole again, make you sit you back in that energy. Of concentrating on self. I feel like, as it would for anyone, as it would with anyone that's been through this, it really knock your self-confidence and the way that you look at how you judge a situation. I feel like this person could have really had you in, is what I'm hearing, and really betrayed you on the highest level. on the highest level. So we've got the Page of Pentacles, I was going to say then, the Nine of Pentacles, we've got the Five of Wands and the Seven. So this may be that you are going to have to stand alone and defend yourself from some conflict or competition or just a little bit of chaos around you. It could also represent, with this daring adventure and excitement, you really taking charge and putting yourself out there within the competition and just defending who you are. What's this call of the night, please? What do we need to know about the potential future actions? I'm not taking all those, although we did see the Queen of Swords. What's this call of the night? I feel you will be working daily to manifest and to bring into fruition your I'm just going to pull the other three cards. So I've got a number of things running through my head at the moment. So what else for the call of the night, please? Call of the night. One more card, please. Thank you. We've got two. Okay. So future actions for you, or what the potential future is actually you are going to be standing very much in your power. You will have healed and be looking at this situation from a whole different perspective, from a truth and clarity, because this conversation has happened. I feel like you are going to express what was happening here, but at the same time, this person or people are going to be feeding into you. So you are going to gain even further clarity and truth about the situation from their perspective as well as yours. This is going to bring around healing, seeing things from a different perspective. I feel like you are very much going to be defending your position here and just working on self to bring this balance into your life, fighting off the competition, manifesting and moving forward and following your own dreams, okay? Really only approaching situations where there is equal give and take, none of this third party being drawn into these toxic environments around toxic people. This could actually also be someone from your past, with the Six of Cups here with the Devil. So this could have been with the Ten of Swords here. And friends, this could have also have been an environment that you had actually fought tooth and nail to get away from in your past. This is what could be causing this anxiety, but you are going to be bringing balance. You are going to be moving forward, healing, and just taking very positive action towards the future. Positive action that is right for you. And you will be doing this successfully. What do we have under that Ace? Yeah, and what you've been waiting for is going to come towards you. So you could be looking for your person, as I say. You very much got drawn into something. This is in your past. So this could have been years ago. You've never spoken. It could be quite recent. Take it as it resonates. But this conversation, if this happens in the current energy, you're going to find out a lot, but you will also be breaking through the illusions, you know, forgiving yourself and hopefully looking for the forgiveness of the other people in this situation. I feel like the other person in or persons in this situation are very much sat in this energy as well, and this conversation needs to take place. I'm seeing the coffee cup, so this could be you're communicating to, or you could receive this communication and this offer to just sit down and have this conversation, okay? And I just want to get a final message for you guys, and then we are going to bring pile 1 to a close. But I do hope you have found this useful, and just bring some confirmation that you are on the right track, okay? Sometimes what we need to do is speak our truth to be able to move forward. I just want to know, where am I being drawn? I think we will get... Let's go. Yeah, let's go with the herbal astrology. I keep looking at it. I keep getting drawn to it. So we'll go with that. And we'll just get a final message. We will read it from the book, guys, okay? So, final message for the viewer, please. We've got rhodiola. I'm not even sure if I've said that. Wisdom. We have the rose, love, and the teacher. Wisdom, love, and teacher. And bottom of the deck, inner peace. I do feel that you are going to approach this situation from a place of wisdom and intellect. You are going to bring love to this situation and understanding. And I'm hearing, just seeing, like I say, from someone else's perception, how they felt, acknowledge what this did to them, as well as explaining how this affected you. And they say, don't they, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And I feel like this is the time. The time is now to take this action. And this is what's going to bring around inner peace for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave your reading here, pile 1. I hope you found this useful. If you felt this wasn't your pile, maybe check out the other 2. But whatever the situation with you guys, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and positivity here, because I feel like you are very much standing 10 toes down. You want to do the right thing. I feel like you are someone that lives a life with integrity and morals, and you have been put in a position that has completely betrayed you, betrayed who you are and the person that you strive to be on a daily, is what I'm hearing. So good luck in the future, and I will see you next time. Thanks for viewing. Hello, pile 2. So if you picked purple and pile 2, let's get into it. And let's take a look, okay? So, just to explain, if you didn't watch pile 1, because I know some people watch all piles, we will be looking at what's underneath, which is the past, the heart, which is the present, and the promise, which is the future, okay? So let's have a look what you guys got. We've got jealousy, envy, punishment, changing course. So this is your past energy, collective. Your current energy is eternal youth, energy, newness, vitality, number 1. And your promise, the potential future here is outsider, misfit, loner, and wanderer. So let's take a look what these the meanings of these cards are, just to give us a bit more of an understanding. So we've got jealousy, which is number 26. Okay, so number 26 could be relevant. 26th of August, I'm here, could be relevant. And the this teaches us that you need not accept what people say about you. You are beyond their judgment. Their words are false. You need never live up to them. You are trustworthy and a beautiful soul. So this is people bringing that energy towards you in the past. So when you find yourself called evil or a demon or accused of doing harmful things, first examine your conscience. Now, all of us have made errors, made especially... but we, the Lemire teachers, you need not go mad with grief or allow another's cruelty to curse you. You can rise above this and be true to yourself. Live through example. Be strong. This time will pass. Remind yourself and others that those who speak ill, none shall escape their turn. So basically, this is talking about karma for people that have hurt you in the past, that have spread rumors about you, you know, just really spoke out of turn on your name and what you're doing and about the person that you actually are. So eternal youth. So I really do feel like that you are accepting your past here. And this is what's going to put you in this energy of this loner, this misfit, this wanderer, because you are gaining your power here. You see the shift. See how this girl here looks quite broken. She looks as though she's just starting to find herself. And this girl looks as like she's not taking any prisoners. She does not. So we go from caring what people think to not giving a damn what people think. But let's take a look at Eternal Youth number 1. Okay. You are about to be rejuvenated and filled with energy and potential. You will look and feel very well, and your health will. So you're about to go through a glow up, or you're going through this glow up right now. Explore the blessings of the body and mind. It is time to discover what your body can do and to investigate a transformation. Instigate. It is time to give in to what you love and to make it a larger part of your life. It is time to eat well, drink deeply of water and contact with new people. It's time to love being alive. You could be, for example, a tarot reader. Yeah, okay, we get a lot of stick called names from people that don't understand the spiritual journey or haven't taken time out really to educate themselves on what tarot is and what tarot is about. So this is an example, of course. This could be anything that you're into. You could be a goth, for instance, you know, whatever that may be. But as I say, you are starting to embrace yourself, okay? And this newness, I feel like you are giving yourself a lot of self-care, self-love. You've accepted that these people aren't your people. Maybe in the past it mattered to you what people thought about you, but you're just breaking out of that constraint. You're finding your inner strength, your vitality, your energy, and you could be learning a musical instrument. As I say, you could be, whatever you do for an hobby, whatever your passion it is, you're sitting in that energy. And with the outsider card, you have been given the opportunity to find your own way and to see the world from a unique perspective. This will give you great creative, artistic and spiritual opportunities. Accepting the outsider's position for now, you can observe and watch and see and record. This will make you a valuable writer, artist, teacher. Your unique perspective will be greatly valued. So whoever you are, I feel like you have been... I'm hearing you have something to share with the world. So you could have a platform, you know, you could be on social media. Again, you could be a tarot reader. You could be some kind of coach. You could just be sharing your life's path with others. I feel whoever you are have been through quite a lot. I feel you're very spiritual, which normally happens when life when you're one of the chosen, which means you are going to go through a lot of tests, a lot of lessons in your lifetime. But let's find out about this past situation. So please tell us about this past situation for the viewer, please. What do we need to know about these people in the past? You know, the situation in the past, how we got here. Please tell us about this past energy. What do we need to know about this past energy for the viewer, please? Past energy for the viewer, please. You know, I just heard that you could have been, and with that coming out, I need to cover that Lover's card. Oh, 1 second, let's just get one more. Only because there's nudity on it, and we don't want that. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, you could have been in, actually this could have come, for some of you this won't be everyone, but I've just seen with this Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles that you could have been in some kind of partnership and this person turned on you when you decided to go solo. We've got the Page of Pentacles underneath that with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So, with this past energy of this, as I say, you could have been on the receiving end of some, for some of you, as I say, this is what just came to my mind. So, take it as it resonates. But I feel like you with the Lovers, you were in a partnership with someone of the same sex, so it doesn't necessarily need to be a love relationship. This could be a business partnership, because we do have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles on the table. So maybe one of you have the creative side and, you know, you're the action and risk taker, and the other could have been very focused on materialistic and very grounded in that sense. But I do feel like you made a decision to go alone towards something because you didn't want to be left feeling like you'd walked away from you'd missed an opportunity to go after what you would see as a wish fulfillment. And you let go of this situation. And I feel there are things that you kept hidden from your partner. This could have been your psychic abilities that maybe, or this is what you wanted to pursue. So you wanted to, go after your, what you see as your purpose, your destiny, which is quite on a very spiritual platform level. And this could be, again, take it as it resonates for you and whatever happened in your situation, but this could have been the thing that makes you different, and what you were doing was out of the norm, is the thing that this person used against you. And I'm hearing you also used to turn other people against you. I'm seeing the Three of Cups, so this could have been part of a friendship group. But that being different, I feel like you are sat in this Queen of Wands. I feel like the creativeness and the ideas came from you. And maybe I'm hearing this again, this won't be for everything, but I feel like your purpose, or you felt your purpose was more to make a difference, and the other person involved in this partnership was just all about the money. And for you, it's more about how you feel about what you are putting out in the world, rather to the working through this partnership. And you just decided to go on your own. This could have been to actually begin something quite spiritual. As I say, you could be a reader, clairvoyant, something like that. Something to do with spirituality. So tell me about the current energy, this eternal youth, for the viewer, please. There's that Page of Pentacles again, and the Page of Swords. So I feel like you have been definitely learning a new skill. Maybe you're just at the beginning and the start of your spiritual journey, whatever it is that you could be doing Reiki. I just heard something along those lines, something holistic, something to do very much with spirituality. And I feel like you've just completed the first stage of this. And maybe started that platform. And this is what's renewing your energy. You're meeting people, I'm hearing, that have the same values as you, that look at life the same as you. Yeah, and this is what's giving you that strength to continue. We have two major arcanas there, the Strength and Temperance, and the Truth. I feel like you have found and are living and stepping into what brings balance into your life. You're putting in the work, you're learning new things, studying. You could be a student at the moment or gone back to study, but you are very much bringing balance and successfully stepping into truth, clarity, and just your own newness and vitality. What else for this eternal youth? What do we need to know? You're definitely on the right path, whoever you are. You've taken the right action. Yes, you are very much listening to your higher self. You are learning the truth about this situation. I feel very much you still have the eye on this prize. I feel like you left this partnership, relationship, friendship, whatever, work relationship, whatever it was, to follow your dreams, and you still very much have your eye on the prize, and you are taking that action to bring this into fruition. I feel like you are retraining with the pages here, the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This could also represent other people watching you bring this into fruition, but I feel like you are very much standing in your power. You're very balanced, you're very grounded, and just living your truth, okay? You could have someone from your past returning to maybe come in and offer some form of apology for the way that they have treated you and the things that they have said in the past. You know what? The pile one, you should go back and watch that, because that was all about someone going in to make an apology for their past actions. And now we pull pile two, and this is very much about someone from your past who was in this energy coming in to apologize for you. I feel like they are gaining clarity and truth about who you are, and that you are actually very spiritual, very knowledgeable with a Hierophant here. You could be a leader or becoming a leader in your field, or this person can see that that is what is around the corner for you. But definitely, if you, I mean, you don't have to, but go and check out the beginning of the video. Yeah, because you're just taking action to go towards what you're after. But what is this outsider, this misfit, loner, wanderer? Like I say, I feel like you're just embracing what makes you different. Whereas before, people may have told you it was a bad thing. I think you've already had this, you've always known, you've always had that inner knowledge about your purpose, what you're meant to do. You've always felt this calling. Maybe you were just waiting for the right time. You know, and this newness could very much be about renewing these past relationships or bringing peace to it, at least. So tell me about this outsider and the potential future. There may be someone in your energy that wants to hold you back from taking a leap into I'm just going to grab the cards. Bear with me, collective. We've got the Chariot, and then for the future energy, we have someone. People around you could be afraid of what it is you could actually accomplish. For some of you, I'll read this as it's coming to me. So for some of you, in the future energy is for you to either hold back from a new creative beginning, find out the information, find out what isn't seen, make sure you're asking all of the questions, okay? This could be someone that you're holding back from until you find out more information. But we do have the Emperor and the Chariot. So the Emperor rides the chariot, or is one of the people that do. And then we've got the 10. We've got 2 10s here. So for some of you, this is a love situation, okay? I feel like you did walk away from this situation. Could be, as I say same sex. It doesn't have to be. But you walked away. You went after what you wanted. But this person could be returning from your past. Maybe, you know, we've got the High Priestess and the Hierophant. So we've got 2 people here that matching spiritually. So your person could have gone through their own spiritual awakening. For those of you that this is a relationship, this person will be coming towards you because they can't take this anymore. They want to take control. This is too much for them to bear. They need to bring it to an end because they do see you as their wish fulfillment. Maybe they have they have held back from you and kept this hidden from you. Take it as it resonates. This person definitely wants to heal this connection or this friendship. Take it as it resonates. Again, it doesn't have to be lovers. This could be a friend coming in, someone who's maybe started or got onto their spiritual journey. Could be a love situation. Take it as it resonates for you. We've got the 4 of Swords with Judgment and the Hermit. So I do feel that this person is going to come towards you, but you may be holding this person under judgment for what they've done and how cruel they were to you in the past. And, you know, we've got the Four of Swords and the Hermit. So you could very much have this person blocked out of your energy, and this is their karma. It's interesting because that is what we're ending on. So we're not seeing past that. I'm going to get a final message for you. But this is really interesting, collective, because, as I say, you can read it from a number of different angles, but this is definitely somebody. Again, go and look at pile one reading. They may be connected. You know, we may be telling the story. Maybe the next pile will tell us the outcome as such. But this is someone that has spread rumors about, that has really hurt you, betrayed you in the past, put you in competition, someone that you have walked away from. You didn't want to stay in that energy because you had that inner wisdom, that inner feeling that there is somewhere else for you to be. It's almost as though you have been waiting on something all your life. I'm hearing all your life, maybe you have been waiting. You have this feeling that what is meant for you is going to come for you. I'm hearing. So this person you could have walked away from this person, but this person in this current energy is coming towards you with some kind of apology, love offer. It could be marriage with the Hierophant sitting here. Doesn't have to be. But this person doesn't want to let you go. And they will be taking action towards you in the future, because it's going to become, you may, depending on what is said in this conversation, it's going to become a little bit too much. It may be on the back of this conversation that you block this person out. When you find out what's happened, take it as it resonates. But I'm going to get a final message, and I think we'll go, you know what, we'll stick with the same as we did for pile one. Did we use this pile? Oh, I forget, but I was drawn to this pile, so we're going here. So just final messages for the viewers that chose pile two. We have happy, never ending story coming out. Final message. Oh, got co-create and blessed. Not taking them. Okay. Final messages for pile two viewers, please. We've got flexible. Time to go. And coming to the edge. And poised. I do feel like so for you, your energies, be flexible and open, okay? Speak to your higher self about these situations. Leave if you need to leave. It does say time to go, and then come to the edge. So I do feel like you are going to be pushing things to the limit, knowing your worth and knowing when it's time to walk away, because I do feel, like I say, you're going to, after this conversation comes in, this apology, you may block this person, or at least ask them to sit out of your energy. You're not going to be entertaining them straight away. And maybe this is what's going to bring them their karma, maybe the turning of the tide. I'm hearing. I don't know why I heard that, but we've got the number 36, 45 and 19. So you could be between the ages of 36 and 45. You could, the 19th of September may be relevant. At the 19th, we've got 2 9s here. So we've got a 10 or a 1 and 2 9s. So the beginnings, and I'm being asked to just read the come to the edge card. So that is what I'm going to do. Number 36. Essential meanings is courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear and accepting risk. So very much sitting in that energy. It's scary to be truly intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you've kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important that you speak up, voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not the time to play. It's safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step towards the gods, and they will deliver when they what you truly desire. So I feel like this is, underneath this is, be true to self. And I feel like this is what you are going to be. I feel like you have hidden yourself previously, and then you took the risk and got all the backlash and people talking, and this person spreading rumors. You know, they could have been saying, you know, you're down the spiritual rabbit hole, whatever nonsense they want to come out with. And, you know, this time to go, being flexible. I feel like you were in the past just sort of, you know, trying your best to keep everyone happy, but then you've walked away because you do have this inner knowledge. And I sort of get what that feeling is, because I'll share with you quite openly, I have always felt in my gut, that there is something good coming towards me. And this has always been the thing that has helped me to go after the things that I want and speak my truth, and not to stay stuck anywhere, because I've always had this sort of feeling, this knot in my stomach that tells me there's somewhere else that I need to be. There's something else that I need to do, that I have a purpose somewhere else. So that could be the energy that you were in, and you were like, nope, I'm not staying here. This isn't giving me what I want. I feel like it's a competition, or the challenges and there's just challenges and conflict. And so you went over, you didn't want to miss that opportunity, as I say, that feeling deep down in your gut. But you are in this energy of renewal, and this person could be seeing you in this glow up, okay? Seeing you step into your truth, finding that inner strength. You've put in the work, you've done the healing, you've, you know, spoken, taken the guidance from higher self, worked through those traumas, past traumas, and you've let go. And this is what's bringing this vitality around. And then this come to the edge is, this person may come towards you, but they have to come towards you on your terms, accepting who you are. You will accept them for who they are, especially if you're spiritual and you're sitting in this energy. I feel like this person, even if they don't know it yet, are quite spiritual as well. Maybe they fight that or deny it, or just maybe they could be quite religious and you're spiritual. That could be what the difference is here. Take it as it resonates. But you're certainly going to be stepping into your power. You currently, if you starting that glow up, you're in that energy, feeling replenished, feeling that vitality in your bones. And then you're ready to step out as your true self. This is really, really beautiful, collective. And I'm going to leave it there. We're going to move on to pile 3. Stay with us if you're interested to see what pile 3 has. If not, I'll see you in the next video. I'm sending you lots of love, light and peace and positive energy right now. Hi, pile 3. Welcome in. If you watched the previous readings for pile 1 and pile 2, I hope you enjoyed them. Let's see. Just to explain, if you haven't watched, that this is my Les Vampires Oracle, and we will be taking a look at what's underneath. So the past, the promise, the heart, which is the present, and the promise, which is the future. And we will also be taking some tarot just to look at these situations in a little bit more depth. So I'm sending you lots of love, light and peace. Let's get straight into it. We have past energy, anti-hero, maverick, risk taker, rule breaker, number 18, breaks down to a 9. We have current energy, rebellion, upstart, revolution, number 33. And for future energy, we have immortal, the consuming family, pressure of peers. Interesting. So let's have a look what the meanings are in the book, and then we will get into your reading. So we start with number 18, which is the anti-hero energy. So this is your past energy. So displaying to humans who are thinking too much in boxes with labels, that those who do good are not always going to fit a cultural stereotype. Your individuality is a gift from the divine. You are the only person on the planet like you. You truly are here for a purpose, and you truly are needed here. No matter how modest this purpose, do it well with all your heart, and there will be no more loneliness. So whoever you are, you've found your purpose. You know what this purpose is. Remember, this is your past energy. Let's have a look at rebellion. I do feel quite passionate with the cards that are on. So before we go into that, I feel like whoever you are, you feel that your purpose is to lead, to do what is right. I feel like your moral compass may be a little bit too rigid sometimes. Let's have a look. So you are being called to follow your own soul's path. It is a wonderful thing when you truly become yourself and find what you love. It is time to be truthful about who you are and what it is you wish to create in your life. You can do this. There will be more support than you can dream of when you open up and share what you felt you must keep secret. There are more like you than you know. So I feel like you've found your purpose, but you haven't been standing in your power. And this is the energy. This is the current energy that you are. And if this current energy is actioned as it should, then we look at what is the promise, what could be here. And we've got immortal, the consuming family, pressure of peers. So your future energy, the love and closeness of this group has given you a great sense of who you are and what you are on earth to do. But we ask that you now to shake up this situation. It is now leading to a shadow of your soul development and a stunting of your human growth. You are beyond the definitions of the family or the peers of an adopted family. You are more than you say you are, more than they allow you to be, more than you have permitted yourself to be. Wow. Whoever you are, pile 3, you are a powerful being. That's all I'm saying. You are a powerful being, and your purpose is greater than what you first thought it was. Your purpose here, your time here on this plane, on this timeline is greater than you could possibly imagine. And I feel like that you are in this current energy of finding people like you or similar to you that have similar interests, but you are more powerful and you are to outgrow the people that are coming in your energy right now. Wow. Wow. Because your purpose is much greater. And I'm hearing that you will keep yourself in their energy, you know, almost that chameleon energy here of, you know, putting yourself to fit with your peers rather than rising. And as I say that, I'm seeing the phoenix. You are about to rise into your spiritual journey on this plane. If you feel like you are, let's just take a look. We're going to get some tarot. So tell me more about this past energy, this anti-hero stepping in, discovering what your purpose is. Tell us more about the anti-hero, please. Tell us more about the anti-hero. about the past. Okay, so there's that death and rebirth card. So we have the Magician. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the death and rebirth. I'm hearing that in the past, when you stepped and manifested this rebirth for yourself and discovering your purpose, you thought that was powerful, but you haven't seen anything yet. Tell us about this anti-hero, please. Yeah, this is fated. You can't stop. Whatever happened to you in the past was just fated, was the wheel turning. You could have gone through a real tower moment, loss. We've got the page that's really taught you about who you are. And again, just learning what your purpose is, this grounding, nurturing. You may feel that your purpose is, you know, to bring that grounding, to nurture, to be kind, to sort of bring that balance. But we're going to look at the future, because whatever is in your future, you are so much more powerful. I can feel your energy. We have the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Sun, and the Chariot. So again, I feel in the past energy that the wheel has turned. You learned so much. You discovered what your purpose was. You could be an earth sign. But I feel like you lowered your expectations here. Or there is someone in your energy that... No. I'm not seeing that. Hold on 1 minute, collect it. And I feel like you really stop lying to yourself about your expectation of yourself, and you know, your purpose was up through this rebirth here. Your purpose was highlighted to you, that you learned the lesson. You approach this from a very intellectual point, so you let your head rule. It's kept yourself grounded. You may have kept this to yourself with the Seven of Swords there, and played a part for a long time of who people expected you to be. Tell me about the rebellion, the current energy, viewer, please. Current energy, the rebellion. What do we need to know? Yeah, that's that Judgment. I feel like you are really opening up to who you are and where you need to be. And you're approaching this with a lot of love. You're looking for that spiritual connection, soul's connection. You're looking for your soul tribe, your soul family. You could be in a position where recently people that you're meeting are aligning with, you know, spirituality, your beliefs. Empress, yeah, you are really stepping into your power right now. We have the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Something is going to happen in your... I'm seeing Three of Swords is coming out with the Five of Wands and the Six of Swords, but I'm almost feeling a tower is coming. something that is really going to make you take a real look once you're actually sat in this Empress energy, when you accept who you are. Something is going to happen that's going to put you in an energy of having to move forward, like this revolution that it's going to trigger that next awakening to push you forward into this, to who you are meant to be. I'm hearing rebellion. We've got, yeah, this is going to be the end of one cycle to bring in the other. This is something that you know is, I've been hoping and wishing for. This is going to bring a lot of healing to the world, I'm seeing, with that world card. So as I say, you could have a powerful part to play in this lifetime. And then we have the star and we have the moon. There's something that that is about to be revealed to you in this new chapter about who you really are and your true purpose on this plane. Tell us about this future energy. This is amazing. Whoever you are, we have the Two of Swords. So I think you are moving into this with a very playful energy. Okay, a very playful energy. The Two of Swords for me is normally about being, normally they've got that, arms crossed, covering their heart, their eyes are closed, but you see how these are almost playfully sort of bringing it on. And I feel like this is how you could be dancing. This could be someone you could be that is coming into your energy, this King of Pentacles. We know that this is you, the Empress. We already have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles in past energy. You're very much sat in this energy. This person is going to feel, I'm seeing playful energy. Could this be your Emperor? You see how he's looking, side-eyeing. I know that, it's the King and Queen of Pentacles, but I do feel like the Queen of Cups really matches the King of Pentacles. This could also be someone that you've dealt with in the past with the Queen of Pentacles. So this transformation could have almost triggered it has the future events for this person to come in towards you. It is going to be very playful, very loving, very nurturing, very generous relationship. That doesn't have to be financial, soul fulfilling. Oh, and as I say that, this is your person, this is your Emperor. I feel like you are held back from looking for anything while you're just here, sort of not holding back, not like clinging to anything, just really just taking time out with the Four of Pentacles to just sort of replenish again, just really sitting in your own energy. But whoever this person is coming in towards you, it's very much a very soul connection. And it's almost like you're not going to see this coming. You're just going to be sat somewhere, and this person is going to come out the blue. You're not going to accept this. Again, it could be someone that you dealt with in the past. The Knight of Wands. So I feel like this person is poised to come towards you. What else for the future energy, please? Eight of Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles. You could meet this person through work. Wow, the Eight of Cups. So this King of Pentacles could be working on themselves at the moment, working away daily at their own self-care, working away. This person could work away. But I was going to say walking away from what no longer serves them and working, you know, on their spirituality. And then we've got the Seven of Cups. Underneath that, we've got the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Swords. That's my dog. You can hear if you can hear anything in the background. I feel with the Seven of Cups and the Ten of Wands that this person actually does see you as a wish fulfillment. They are going to come towards you because they are all in your head about. They'll see maybe this person's seen what you've been through in the past, the way that you're standing in your power, and they want to relieve some of the responsibilities that you have. This person may initially come in and sabotage themselves. I feel like they may be over trying at some point. And I just want to get a little bit more because those last three cards, I want to know with this person coming towards the collective. Tell me more. How are they going to self-sabotage? This person may have sabotaged this relationship in the past with the Seven of Swords here and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like we are looking, but the expectation was that something would come in, something would be done. You were expecting something that didn't come in. So this could be very much that this person wants to come towards you, because that's why the playfulness is there, that relationship is already there. This person sees you as their match. They've been grieving you. They want to come in and apologize for their past actions, and they are going to do that. They want to bring some balance and justice. This person knows that they hurt you and they've learned their lesson. They've been taking notes on how to approach you, or that's what they're currently doing, because this is the future action, okay? But this person has been grieving the loss of you. I do feel like with the Two of Cups here, I just want to get some more clarification, because I'm going to go here, and because I just want to ask about this connection, about the connection of this King of Pentacles, or King of Cups. Or is this person going to hold back from taking action towards you? And this is you walking away from them. This could be two different people. Take it as it resonates. And we have, this could be the one, express your love. You have already met the romantic party you seek. Go ahead and make that and enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I'm just going to get one more. Passion, and pay attention to the red flags. So I feel like these messages are more me asking about this person in your energy. I feel like this person feels this connection, and this is where they may play themselves out, because they may come in with too much caution. You know, Spirit is saying, go ahead, make that romantic gesture, allow your heart to feel the passion. And this person may be in a position where, like I say, you're sat here, this person is side-eyeing you, they're watching you sit here in your own energy, but it may be the lack of approach. And before they get an opportunity to come towards you, this is someone else that's coming in with this new offer of new love, this new love offer, which is going to put this person into a state of grief. I don't know. It's a little bit confusing, collective. Okay, I'm just going to get some final messages, because I feel like this being the future energy, that this is open to interpretation, and that because this is this King of Pentacles actions that we're questioning and not your actions, this is why it's sending the potential of, if this doesn't happen, Spirit is going to bring you the person that this person should be in your energy. And if they don't, Spirit has basically got a backup plan, is what I'm hearing. So hang tight, collective. Either way, your person's coming in. And we've got chopped wood at the bottom of the deck, number 42. We're just going to get a final message. Not even sure how long this video is. So I'm hoping it's okay. I'm thinking each reading's been about 30 minutes, which isn't too bad. You can skip to your pile. So, final messages for the viewer, please. Final messages for the viewer. Final messages for the viewer. Final messages for the viewer, please. Not for you. And message in a bottle. And blessed. So let's just take a look at the relationship message I'm feeling in this, because we've sort of got stuck at this end energy with this person or persons coming in. So number 6. Oh, one of my crystals has just dropped. Not for you. Number 6, number 6, number 6. A clear knowing that something is being denied you. Rejection is God's protection. So you could be in this energy. This is how you see this past relationship, that it was removed, divinely removed, that things happened the way that they did because this person simply wasn't for you. 15. Bear with, collective. Communication, a sign, the ancient name, pointing the way to your highest good. Message in a bottle. You can expect someone to favour you with positive news. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come out of it in the end. The signs are all there. And then blessed, we've got 22. Something wonderful that is unearned and unexpected. Grace that is an unforeseen gift from spirit. Blessed. You are moving towards a deepening of intimacy in a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make this connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty to the world. There's that world. This is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and spirit. With this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life again. I think that, as I say, whoever you are very powerful. And as I was reading those messages, I do feel, as I said, that this person is meant to be your person. I feel that you felt it before and you will feel it as they come towards you, but you're not going to chase your Empress. We don't chase. But what the divine is letting you know is that your purpose is too great for this person to fumble the bag. So if this person who is meant to be here, okay, is meant to be your person, doesn't come forward, doesn't put in the work and walks away from this connection and self-sabotages again, and I heard the word again, that the divine is sending you someone, and this person may come to you at your weakest moment. This person will come in at your weakest moment. Wow. Very powerful message. Whoever you are a very powerful being. And I do feel that your future energy is really, really great. And you are favoured by the divine. So I wish you all the very best. I hope you enjoyed. I hope there's something here for you to take from today's reading. I'm sending you lots of love, light and positivity and peace today. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.